Hello guys, welcome to my Dragon Age Inquisition playthrough, and as you can tell, I'm playing Dragon Age Inquisition, which I just said, but I have just passed through the prologue. I tried recording it, but it didn't record for some reason. It only captured my voice and none of the freaking game, like it froze on the menu screen, which really sucked. So I did the prologue and everything, character creation, but it didn't record all of that, which really sucks. I did not like that. Ugh, it's so annoying. Anyways. Bah. Hopefully this isn't too loud for you guys. It probably is. So I'm probably gonna have to turn it down. Oh my god. The game is like... Look at all this. Menu or load screens are so long. So long. Probably gonna have to edit this out, I'm not sure. Probably will. Wow, that took forever. Anyways, I already did talk to Varric, I'm pretty sure. I'm sure again.
Need something?
Well, actually, I didn't talk. I already talked about the stuff for Hop. I have personal
Can I ask you
questions.
something, Varric?
You want to talk about me? I'm flattered. Also inclined toward extravagant lies.
Also, I am a female elven mage, so just for everyone to know. How do you know Cassandra? That's
How do you and
interesting.
Cassandra know each other?
You heard about the Kirkwall Chantry being destroyed? The
Dragon
guy
Age 2.
responsible used to be a friend of mine. The Seeker had
Just
questions about that, and I had answers.
Dragon Age 2 wasn't really that great. I mean, I remember like going through the same cave over and over and over again, even though they said it wasn't the same cave. It was really annoying. Didn't like the copy paste. It was so annoying. Didn't like it at all. Where are you from? So what he just said, the Seeker, where how he found Cassandra was, it was at the end of Dragon Age 2. Or at the beginning of Dragon Age, throughout Dragon Age 2, it they're or Varric is retelling what Hawk did and what his choices were in the Dragon Age game through his eyes, and Cassandra is questioning him about Hawk.
Are you from Ferelden? Orlais?
Free marches, born and raised in
Oh god, I feel
Kirkwall.
like sneezing.
And despite whatever you've heard, no, Kirkwall's not that bad.
Eh, it was pretty crappy. It was really crappy. What did you do?
I'm not clear on your line of work. You're a merchant?
I'm a businessman. My family has a seat in the Dwarven Merchants Guild.
I
Merchants
love the
buy and
dwarves. The
sell
dwarves
goods.
are awesome.
Businessmen buy and sell stores. In my spare time, I manage a spy network, and occasionally, I write books.
Investigate. Could you do Liliana's job?
If you've run a spy network, why is Leliana our spy master?
That is
To be
true.
honest with you, she's just a better spy master.
That is
The
also
truly
true.
great ones can keep their distance. They don't get attached to their people.
That's
Me,
pretty true.
I always
True.
wind up
It's pretty
babysitting
too,
my
you know,
informants,
too.
worrying about their families. We're in better hands with her.
Investigate. What books do you write?
You're an author. What kind of books have you written?
I've tried my hands in a few genres. My
Like Dragon
crime
Age?
serials are my most popular. Hard in Hightown, guards breaking the rules to get things done. The Tale
Oh,
of the Champion is the most famous thing I've written, or infamous maybe.
depends
I started a
on which
romance
side you're
series
on,
once, Swords
really.
and Shields, but to be honest, I don't have a knack for romances. Most of my stories end in tragedy. Probably that says something unfortunate about me personally.
The reason why I say that it depends on which side you're on, because if you go with the side of the Templars, they see you as the traitorous, rebellious part of the rebellious mages. If you are Hawk, because basically you're the one that set them free, and if you're part of the mages, you see him as a figure, a hero, because he's the one that set you free. He or she is the one that set you free. That's why I say it depends on which side you're on.
What sort of shops do you own?
Actually, we don't own shops. That was just an example. Mostly we invest in money lenders. Auction houses, a few mercenary companies, a couple of smithies. I think we own half a beet plantation in Ravane somewhere. Most of that's my brother's doing. Bartrand had business sense. Not much tact, but loads of business sense.
That's interesting. Now tell me about the
Where
crossbow.
did you get that crossbow? I've never seen one like it.
Bianca? She's one of a kind. Funny story. I bought a salvaged ship and found her locked in a dragon bone reinforced chest in the hold.
I
I
call
broke
BS.
3 dozen lockpicks and blunted 9 saws opening that trunk, but it was worth it.
Why Bianca?
Who is she named for?
I can't tell you.
Why not?
And the reason for that is?
Yeah.
Complicated.
Well
It's the
then.
one story I'll never tell. We just have to leave it at that.
By the way, this isn't my first time playing Dragon Age, but the last time I played Dragon Age, I didn't really play it. I only played the main story quest, so I didn't read any of the codex. So every 5 episodes, I will be reading through the codex.
Thanks, Varric.
No problem.
See, I think I'm pretty sure I can. Ooh, red lyrium. That's
The
important.
red lyrium we found at the temple seemed to upset you.
My brother Bartrand and I sort of discovered red lyrium during an expedition in the deep roads. We located an ancient thaig, so old it barely looked dwarven. There was this idol there made of it. Bartrand brought it back to the surface, and, well, everything's gone downhill from there.
And that sets up the stuff for Dragon Age 2, where Bartrand goes crazy, and then, in the end of the game, spoilers, if you play this game right now, that means you already know the stuff. That's what caused the Templar person, the Templar in charge, Templar Meredith, I'm pretty sure that's her name, to go crazy, and that she used the red lyrium to gain a lot of power, and that gave her power, and now she's like a frozen crap of lyrium back in Kirkwall.
So what is it? Just another kind of lyrium?
The red stuff is lyrium like a dragon is a lizard. It's not
Yep.
just a different color. It has a whole host of weirdness all its own. I've written to every mining cast house in Orzammar. No one's seen this stuff before or knows where it came from.
That's interesting. What can it do?
What makes it special?
Regular lyrium can mess you up pretty badly, but you have to ingest it for that to happen. Red
True.
lyrium messes with your mind when you're just near the stuff. You hear singing, get violent, paranoid, and then it does creepy shit. Makes things float, brings statues to life. It also turned Kirkwall's Knight Commander to lyrium.
Knight Commander.
Everyone's been kept at least 100 paces from it since.
The thing that he said about blue lyrium is that a lot of Templars use it, and they have to ingest it to be able to use their Templar powers. Usually through a needle or through, I think sometimes they even eat it, I'm not sure. But, yeah.
How did the red lyrium get in the Temple of Sacred Ashes?
I don't know. So as far as I knew, the only piece to make it to the surface was destroyed. And the location of the thaig it came from is a secret.
That's
Did
weird.
someone find more of it in the deep roads? That's not a cheery thought.
Yeah, because if you
I think
saw...
that's enough on red lyrium.
Yeah, not really my favorite subject.
I'm pretty sure that if with what happened at like Dragon at Kirkwall, I'm pretty sure that's famous throughout the world now. So people should know about red lyrium. So I don't know why anyone would actually do that. So that's kind of weird. Oh well. Superstone. I will be collecting everything, so
Blessed are the righteous.
I'm sorry about that.
Lights in the shadow. In their blood the Maker's will is written.
Interesting. Also, the Maker is basically Jesus in this one. Soulless.
Closing the breach is our primary goal, but I hope we might also discover what was used to create it. Any artifact of such power is dangerous.
Yeah,
The destruction of the Conclave proves that much.
of course. If something that can create something that big, oh, it's hella dangerous. It's basically a nuke for someone to use it in whatever way he or she wants.
You don't think whatever created the explosion was destroyed in the blast?
You survived, did you
Probably
not?
not.
The
Yeah, that's true.
artifact that created the breach is unlike anything seen in this age. I will not believe it destroyed until I see the shattered fragments with my own eyes.
I agree.
We would do well to try to recover whatever created the breach.
Liliana's people have scoured the area near the blast and found nothing. Whatever the artifact was, it is no longer there. In any case, did you need me for anything?
Also, my character is gonna I'm gonna portray my character as someone who's extremely smart, but also loves to be heroic and emotional too. Is also very emotional to the point where sometimes it cripples her abilities to actually choose stuff. Tell me about
I'd
elves.
be interested in hearing your opinions on elven culture.
I thought you would be more interested in sharing your opinions of elven culture. You are Dalish, are you not?
Proudly.
Yes, I am. The Dalish are the best hope for preserving the culture
Wow, he
of our people.
disapproves, really?
Our people. You use that phrase so casually. It should mean more. But the Dalish have forgotten that, among other things.
Oh, but you know the truth, right?
While they pass on stories, mangling details, I walk the fade. I have seen things they have not.
Ah, that's why. Yeah, so teach other elves.
Fine, you think we're
Oh my
terrible.
god.
What about the alienages full of elves who aren't Dalish?
Why? What would it benefit some poor man in a Ferelden alienage to learn that his ancestors strode the land like gods? It would only make him bitter, or inspire him to take a foolish risk and get himself killed.
You've decided his reaction for him.
Perhaps I have. If you have questions and believe the answers will help, ask.
Oh my god, that is so annoying.
I'd like to know more about the elves from
Solus,
before our time.
Solus pisses me off
The Dalish
sometimes.
strive to remember Hallam Shiral. But Hallam Shiral was merely a fumbling attempt to recreate a forgotten land.
Arlathan.
Elvenan was the empire, and Arlathan its greatest city. Place of magic and beauty, lost to time.
What else?
You've studied
Oh,
ancient
now
elves.
you approve.
What else do you know
Dick.
of Arlathan?
We hear stories of them living in trees, and imagine wooden ramps or Dalish Erebels. Imagine instead spires of crystal twining through the branches, palaces floating among the clouds. Imagine beings who lived forever, for whom magic was as natural as breathing. That is what was lost.
You know that what that reminds me of? That reminds me greatly of Warcraft and Lord of the Rings. Like the way that they describe
Are all Dalish
them.
elves like my clan?
No. Your clan was unique in having enough interest in human affairs to send you to spy upon the Divine's meeting. As your clans have been separate for so long, they have all changed, adapting to the lands in which they live.
That's true.
Some are no more than bandits. Others trade freely with humans.
I'll explain why in a
Some
bit.
have disappeared entirely into the forests.
What's different about my clan is they actually care about what happens in the human world. Usually, if the Dalish elves usually don't care about the humans, usually they would stray away as far as possible in human affairs. Like this was portrayed in the eyes of what you played as in Dragon Age Origins, where your people would always try to where if you played as a Dalish, your clan would always try to escape the humans, and whenever there was a human, you would usually like confront them and try to tell them to leave or they will be killed.
What can you tell me about elves living in human cities?
The culture in alienages or among the slaves of Tevinter is like any of the impoverished and powerless. They cling to memories of a better past and practice a few rituals to distinguish themselves from humans.
Doesn't make them bad.
Is the magic they teach in the circle different from the magic I learned with my people?
No and yes. Magic is magic, just as water is water, but it can be used in different ways. Dalish magic is
I like
more
that.
practical, not needing chantry approval, although they still frown on blood magic. Superstition. Much of it is more subtle. A legacy from when elves were immortal.
Special. Was immortality due to blood
The
magic?
legends of elven immortality. Did they use magic to increase their lifespan?
No. It was simply part of being elven. The subtle beauty of their magic was the effect, not the cause of their nature. Some spells took years to cast. Echoes would linger for centuries, harmonizing with new magic in an unending symphony. It must have been beautiful.
In War, this is gonna be about a different game. In Warcraft, elves are portrayed, night elves especially, are portrayed as basically using magic, which is the Sunwell, I would say, or the Well of Eternity to become immortal, and the Tree of Life to become immortal, which is, I would say, basically magic, I think. But I haven't played much of World of Warcraft, so I'm gonna replay through that. And through that, they become immortal, like, and they can remove that in World of Warcraft, in Warcraft 3.
You
They
said
didn't,
that the censure against
know,
blood magic was a superstition.
become immortal anymore.
It's fortunate Cassandra is not within earshot. Most modern cultures forbid blood magic. Publicly, even Tevinter disapproves of it. But as I've said, magic is magic. It matters only in how it is used.
So basically, in this game, or in Dragon Age, the world of Dragon Age, magic is basically guns. I'm guessing. It seems like that's how they're portraying it.
I'd be interested in learning more about blood magic.
I would teach you if I knew it. Unfortunately, using blood magic seems to make it more difficult to enter the Fade. You understand why I never bothered to learn it. A shame, as it is extremely powerful, provided it remains a tool, not a crutch, nor a passion.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Okay, fine. I'm pretty sure that was all we could talk to him about, right? Let's see what else.
Greetings.
I forgot, so you
What do you
can.
know about the Fade?
A great deal, from my wanderings. There are few hard facts, but I can share what I have learned.
By the way, I haven't slept yet, so tell me about the breach.
I'd like to know more about the breach.
Yeah,
Simply
like
put,
that wonderful thing in the sky.
it is a tear in the veil between this world and the Fade, allowing spirits to enter the world physically. Small tears occur naturally when magic weakens the veil, or when spirits cluster at an area that has seen many deaths. But your mark allows you to exert some control over the breach. That means it was created deliberately.
Usually when a demon wants to get into the physical world, our world, they would have to possess someone. Like the Pride demon would have to possess someone, and stuff like that. But there are times like when demons would summon, or when mages would summon demons into the world physically, and thus they would be able to walk through the earth. And mages usually think they can control them when really they can't. This was portrayed in Dragon Age Origins, Warden's Keep, when they tried to use blood magic as a means to fight the king of Ferelden, and it ultimately failed because the demons turned their back on the wardens and they didn't really help them. The demons killed both the wardens and the king's armies.
I'd like to know more about the Veil.
Circle mages call it a barrier between this world and the Fade, but according to my studies in ancient elven lore, that is a vast oversimplification. Without it, imagine if spirits entered freely. The Fade was not a place one went, but a state of nature like the wind.
It sounds like it would be wonderful.
And dangerous. But yes, a world where imagination defines reality, where spirits are as common as trees or grass.
That really is dangerous though.
Spirits are strange and fearful, and the Fade is a terrifying world touched only by mages and dreamers. I am glad that I'm not alone in seeing the beauty of such a world, along with the obvious peril.
Yeah, and there's a lot of obvious perils.
I'd like to know more about demons.
Your Dalish say the demons hate the natural world and seek to bring their chaos and destruction to the living. But such simplistic labels misconstrue their motivations, and in so doing, do all a great disservice. Spirits wish to join the living, and a demon is that wish gone wrong.
Because there are also demons or spirits that are very helpful. For example, the spirit of honor, the spirit of justice, which was in Dragon Age Awakening, and Dragon Age in the original game of Dragon Age Origins, the character Wynn had a spirit within her that helped her fight. Can we change
Is
that?
there a way to coexist? To live with them? If not in peace, at least without such active confrontation.
Not in the world we know today. The veil creates a barrier that makes true understanding most unlikely. But the question is a good one, and it matters that you thought to ask.
True.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Peace. God, I'm gonna title this thing Talking with People. I don't know. I'm not good with titles. I named my character freaking. What's her name? Character record. Yuari, because I just pressed like. I was like, Y. E. Re. Nothing else. Segret. I already did talk to Thren.
Good day. Or good as it could be with the sky ripped apart.
Why have you stayed? Usually, if you saw something like this, I would run.
What kind of person stays to run a shop at a time like this?
Especially at a
With
shop.
nowhere else to go.
That's true.
Blasted demons destroyed most of my goods. If I stay here,
Also,
work
his
some
nose is
contacts,
pretty
I
long.
can start rebuilding. Maybe, just maybe, help you folks out in the process.
How's the mood here? I'm pretty sure it's like crappy. Well, at least they're a bit more excited because, you know, they did just. I did close part of the breach, I guess.
You must speak with most everyone here. How are people doing?
Hope and fear in equal measure. No one really knows what it means when an Inquisition is called.
Yeah, see?
Yet, I imagine it's no better for you. You've got my sympathies, for what it's worth.
Well, thank you. I'd like to buy
Can I see
something.
what you have for sale?
Of course. My wares are at the table.
I don't know why, but I didn't read the W and I just thought that said R's. Even though it would say heirs or something like that. I'm not sure. Also, I'm going to be exploring everything as I can, so I'm very sorry.
I don't see why we need to build siege equipment. We're not laying siege to anything.
That's an excellent point, Recruit. But if someone comes to lay siege to us, perhaps it will be best for us to have some means to fight back.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
Also, that is a woman talking, and that is a guy talking. That's not two guys, I'm just saying. Also, no one's lips were moving to indicate that someone was actually talking, so. Like skin and onyx. What was back here? Ah, I feel like something should be there. My heart just like feels empty with that thing being closed off. Read, and I will be doing every 5 episodes a reading section. So
Who are we fighting
that's
anyway,
when
sir?
I'll read stuff so
I've
people
heard it was
can
mages.
people that want to watch it can watch it for like the information, and people that don't want to can just skip over it and head to the next episode. Amulet of Dexterity. I'm pretty sure I'm not. Actually, Varric would greatly need that because he is, after all, a rogue. Where? Oh, read. We'll read that later. And I will read everything in those 5 episodes, like everything that I've gotten so far. So it will probably be a long reading episode, and I will try to explore everything. Like, I've never actually gone up here in my previous game. Ooh, iron. Like in my previous game, I didn't even kill the freaking dragons. I know, right? It's Dragon Age Inquisition. Dragon Age is part of the title, and I don't even freaking actually fight dragons. That was stupid. Even though I do know a lot about the lore of the games, but still, also yes, I did see that. Where it like flip. Where it looked like an ocean when it flipped through. Yeah, I saw that. What else do I need to do? What else do I need to do? I'll go back to town right now. Not to town, you know, the place. Heart. And I've actually never played as a mage in any of my Dragon Age games. This is my first time playing as a mage. Be a different experience. Soulless, blacksmith, merchant. I wanted to play as a mage in this one, so I can be invested. Because I'm gonna choose the mage, because previous I played as a Templar, or chose the Templar side, so. And the golden city is mine. Also, I'm sorry if I'm like sounding drowsy and whatever. I haven't slept yet, so I'm sorry about that. And inanimate objects, in the vein of my existence. Seriously, they are the bane of my existence. Always got stuck in them, on them, in them, on them, both. A fruit. I saw you. You cannot escape me, and I did not see this coming. Reinforced shield. That would be good for Cassandra. Ah. Let's see. Open. Ooh.
She trusts in the Maker. Fire is her.
You know, it says report to Haven's Chantry. I still haven't gone there.
If the Inquisition wants to field decent cavalry, it needs better horses. I heard Seeker Pentagast might try to acquire suitable mounts from Master Dennett in the hinterlands.
Oh. And who
Oh,
are
hey,
you
they're
to
actually
fish around
talking.
for what the higher-ups are doing?
Back in Ansburg, my uncle was 5th Praetor.
And what's that mean for you back in Arnsberg?
About as much as it does here.
Princess Coat Arms. Is that for me? Oh. Pretty sure that's upgrading crap. Modify armor. Princess Coat. Okay. Any magic defense? I'll do it. There's nothing I can use to change it. Where is... There it is. Here.
Expected you'd be by. I'm Harriet, and everyone knows who you are. How's the new gear fit?
Here. Is Harriet the one from Denerim? I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure it is. The one who made you like dragon scale armor and all that crap. Quite well.
Sturdy and warm. It's perfect.
Good. World's gone mad. Stock armor and blades are good against bandits, but we're not fighting bandits. My gear will see you through
Also,
demons, apostates,
they are
whatever
not
this world
using the
throws at
forge
you.
correctly.
So, you
Those
need
are not
custom
on
work,
that
something
freaking
special.
anvil. Man,
You
they are
bring the materials to us, we'll make it happen.
they are so good at freaking smithing that they don't even need an anvil. They just do it on air.
Can you help improve my arms and armor?
Yes. You find a new piece, a pauldron or greaves, we'll take care of you. You can't just slap a new hilt on your sword in the field. Bring it here, we'll make sure it's done right.
If you hear any scratchy noises, because I'm just like, I get itchy a lot, so. Do you have any designs?
If I want something, what can you make?
Start simple. Something to keep you safe. Take a look at it on the table there and we can talk. You'll need materials. We should have what you want just outside.
5. Oh my god. Well, I'm just gonna...
Goodbye.
Right.
We'll do this again later, and I'll end the episode here. Thank you guys for watching my first episode, semi-first episode of Dragon Age Inquisition. I hope you guys like it. Also, that's a lot of crap. Take off. Anyways, I hope you guys like this. That guy just like slid on through. Anyways, I hope you guys... Oh my god, I keep getting sidetracked. Anyways, I hope you guys like this episode. And I will be doing more. I know there won't be any views, but I'm still gonna do them because it'll be fun. So I hope you guys like this, and please comment, subscribe, and all that kind of stuff. And see you guys next time. Hope you guys have fun.